Savage close quarter engagement is open to the above fighting professions at 33rd rank if ferocious close quarter engagement was taken as a skill of the Ascended. It entails years upon years of actual combat, combined with very highly intensive training with expert martial artists with deadly weapons, using low-powered weapons themselves, trying to shoot them in hand-to-hand combat without being struck. Its effect in game terms is to reduce the shooting modifiers for melee to 1 batak for the first assailant. Any additional characters trying to fight you subtract only DB batak. If one or more of your opponents has aggressive fend, 1/5 of the standard level, round up, is subtracted and any additional opponents 1 batak. If against a 1 or more characters with brutal fend, then 1/5 of the total modifier, 1/5 X, fighter's defense plus 8, is subtracted, round up, and 2 batak for additional foes. Barbarous fend is 1/5 X fighter's defense plus strength. When weapon skill, weapon mastery, weapon grandmastery, and weapon supreme mastery have all been chosen, and 33rd rank attained, Paramount weapon mastery can be added to the gladiator or martial artist list of accomplishments. The selected weapon is for all intents and purposes linked to the fighter's arm. He/she can execute extremely involved and complex maneuvers instinctively that would be impossible for even a supreme weapon master. In game terms for gladiators, the +2 armor bypass and +5p damage from supreme mastery rises to +3 armor bypass and +7p damage. Martial artists who decide on finishing this path end up with +4 armor bypass and +8p damage. This is because of their weapon specialization. The result of many decades of highly dedicated application to this study results in an intricate knowledge of all vulnerable areas of all armor types, where and at what angle to strike, etc. To qualify, a martial artist must be 33rd rank and a supreme master duelist. A Paramount master duelist registers a critical hit, one where no armor bypass need be rolled, is scored on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. This skill can only be learned by a martial artist of 33rd rank, who has previously attained Supreme Master Duelist and Lethal Blow as skills of the mighty. Through intensive study and training, the master is able to score a lethal hit, double damage, on a hit roll of 1 or 2 with melee weapons. This is a skill of the Paramount option, open only to those who chose Fraternal Strike as their skill of the Ascended. This required them to be main gauche masters. It is a development of Fraternal Strike whereby the unnecessary armor-penetrating qualities of the second weapon are converted into damage. The 2 blows, which still must be executed with slashing weapons, pass through the identical location. If the first blow penetrates, as with Fraternal Strike, the second blow need not be rolled for. And as before, if the initial blow does not penetrate the target's armor, the amount of armor bypass it did achieve is subtracted from the amount the second weapon needs. The difference lies in the fact that the second weapon in Identical Strike is granted its armor bypass bonus, the plus element, onto damage.